Virus has killed more than 10,000 people in the state, and still 1 in 3 people say, sorry, vaccine's not for me.
Several people don't trust it, Mark. So now the question becomes why? And if we have an entire population of people who do not want to take the vaccine, where does that leave us as a society in getting out of the pandemic?
You've been hearing it for months. Keep the faith. The vaccine is on the way. But now that it's almost here, would you even take it?
I would get it. I would get that shot.
We all need it. We need to get back to normal life.
That was our informal survey. Now, a formal one. According to the Western New England University Polling Institute, 59% of 415 adults said yes, 38% said no thanks.
Which surprised us that high a number of folks were leery. We asked a follow-up, well, in your own words, why would you be unlikely to get the vaccine? And the top reason that people gave was they didn't trust the approval process. They worried that it had become politicized.
29% felt that way. The other top reasons, 26% said they were concerned about side effects, 14% wanted more info on how it works, and 9% said the process was too rushed with not enough testing.
People thinking that the emergency use, the authorizations is being rushed. We've been there before. We've gone through this several times with other drugs, and they just haven't known it.
So you're saying the emergency rush to get it through wouldn't happen if it wasn't safe?
It would not. Nope. The FDA would not allow that to go through. Any red flags that start popping up, the FDA will pull it.
Researchers say they didn't expect such low numbers since we have multiple companies showing off such high efficacy levels. They say one of the biggest hurdles will be closing the distrust among people of color since race revealed the biggest disparity. 65% of whites surveyed said yes to a vaccine, and for people of color, 57% said no.
They're the ones that are more vulnerable, too, to this virus because of those health disparities that we have in our country. And again, that is something that we have to address as a nation. That COVID didn't create that mess. That's been there all along. It just is putting the spotlight on it more.
And the last professor we just heard from says one of the reasons for a lack of trust in the process is a lack of understanding between the terms approval and authorization. Two separate processes, Mark, that the FDA has, but he says both the processes are safe and that it's very rare for the FDA to deauthorize a drug. He says that almost never happens.
It's really educating the masses here, it seems, Wale, with all the information we can give them. That survey says 59% will take it. So what's the magic number for eradicating COVID?
Well, that would require just about everyone to either become infected and build immunity naturally or get vaccinated, as we do with, say, the chickenpox. So that number we have 59% from this study. Researchers tell me, obviously, the higher the better. If we can get up to 100%, but again, whether it's religion or it's politics, there will always be people who say they have a reason not to do it.
We'll see how those numbers are as we move closer and closer, of course, to the time when people can start to go in and get a shot to start the process and a second shot to complete it. Wale, Aliyu.
You got to think about it, too. One more thing, Mark.
Sure.
Think about how hard it is to get people to put on a mask. So many people don't want to wear a mask. How many people are not going to want to take a vaccine? That number is going to be that much higher.
That's a great point you make. All right, Wale, thanks.